Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead. Cande Roth. Cande is out today. We will reconvene with her tomorrow. She had a ladies' lunch on Friday. Still got to find out about it. Even if nobody cares, I must hear the details. I love the nonsense that goes on there. We got a whole weekend of stuff to catch up on. She's got according to her text this morning, a massive headache. So hopefully back tomorrow, ready to go. We hope everybody enjoyed the great weather yesterday. I mean, what a difference between Saturday and Sunday. That rain Saturday was brutal. And then Saturday evening around 6 o'clock, I had to drive my oldest daughter, Leah, to a tennis event. And it was pouring and the flooding. And then Sunday, what a difference. 60 and just absolutely gorgeous. We hope you got a chance to enjoy. Before we get to national days and good news stories, it is Women's History Month, March, and we are representing for the women in country music, brought to you by Sunrise Toyota, with two great locations in Oakdale and Middle Island. And we have a page at licountry.com you could check out. It's got some articles and videos and playlists and some cool stuff up there as we recognize some of the great women in country music. You could head to licountry.com and keep listening as we feature some fantastic females here on My Country 96.1. National days today. Let's see what we got for you. It's National Sons Day. Alrighty, I'll be waiting for the text from my mother. I will have to do something special for Elijah, I suppose. National Sons Day today. It is Marching Music Day today, meaning like marching bands, things like that, celebrating anything from parades to buglers, drum corps, like marching bands for high schools, anything where people are marching and playing music at the same time. It is National Hug a GI Day. Any military today, you find a military member, give them a hug. I guess I'll have to hug my wife. I guess that means today I'm hugging my wife. National Hug a GI Day today. National Grammar Day. I'm a stickler, man. I am a real stickler for good grammar. The vocabulary use, the spelling, punctuation, like all of it. To me, that's all involved in grammar. If I'm looking at one of my kids' essays and I see a sentence that I'm like, oh no, this is a run-on sentence, or you can't use the word but 3 times in one sentence. No, we're not going to do that. I hate bad grammar. And by the way, I'm guilty as charged. I'm not free of complaints. I'm sure I've written a few things with some bad grammar, but boy, do I hate it so much. And finally, it is National Pound Cake Day. Let me give you my little recipe, if you want to call this a recipe. As a youngster, I used to get my parents, they probably don't even remember this because I didn't make a big deal out of it, but I'd get my mom to buy like an Entenmann's pound cake. And then I'd cut it up. I'd take a bowl, put the piece of pound cake, nice thick slice, in the bottom of the bowl, put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. You got to get it nice and hot. Put some ice cream on top, then, take it out. Ice cream goes on top, a little chocolate syrup, a little whipped cream. You want to throw a couple strawberries in there, that's fine. But you got to heat up that pound cake. Get that ice cream on top. It is National Pound Cake Day today. I think I've inspired some people maybe to create a dessert tonight. How about some good news? A 22-year-old woman in Massachusetts found out that her grandmother saved a bunch of her old voicemails, to be exact, 14 years worth, covering age 3 to 17. And so she's, listening to these voicemails. One is from when she got her new scooter, like when she was 3. And the last one she saved when she was 17, landing her first job at Subway. Very cute stuff. That is sweet. A bad crash left the front end of a semi dangling off a bridge in Louisville, Kentucky Friday. I did not see the video of this, but I'm assuming it sounds like a big deal. I'd have to go check it out. A firefighter named Bryce Carden rappelled down and got the person out that was hanging in this semi dangling off a bridge in Louisville. The driver was not identified. We did find out she is a veteran, from what I can see here. They say that she stayed remarkably calm while dangling 70 feet above the water for close to an hour before she was saved. I would be in the water. That 70-foot drop, I don't know what would have happened. Not sure, if we would have made that or not. But I don't know if I could have dangled there for an hour. I might have passed out. I might have just yelled, "Find me in the water," and that would have been that. And a student pilot in Seattle crash-landed a plane last month. Everyone is fine. This is good news, by the way. This is our good news segment. Everyone's okay. He had just practiced that exact scenario 2 days earlier before he had to really do it. His engine died. He avoided 2 residential areas and found woods to land in. His instructor was very proud of how he handled it. Everybody was okay. Him in the plane and people on the ground, and everybody was good to go. We will reconvene tomorrow. Now, look, I'm here till noon. But as far as the Phathead and Cande show, we will reconvene tomorrow. We are hoping for a recovery from Cande. She says she just has a bad headache, and hopefully she will be raring to go tomorrow morning. We do have Murph Dog coming up at noon in a little while. We got Jim Voice Guy O'Brien after that for the drive home. Jay Letterman, who has taken over the nights, 6 p.m., he will be on later today as well. Thanks to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. And we hope everyone enjoys their Monday. Good weather. Maybe not as warm as yesterday, but we're still going to top out 50 to 55 today. Try to enjoy it. Got a little bit of rain heading our way tomorrow. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.